Hi, my name is Samantha Lee. I am coming to you today to talk about Uber and Lyft promotions and guarantees. This is the first video of this nature of me speaking on this subject right here. I have been a Lyft driver for 2 years and an Uber driver for about 1 year. Last week was phenomenal, Cinco de Mayo, and I took advantage of all the guarantees that I could take of, mostly Uber guarantees, but Lyft had guarantees as well that I attempted to take care of, but I'm gonna get to that in a moment. But first, I would like to share with you how much I actually made doing Uber last week. Bear with me, this is on my cell phone. Okay, as you can see here, I made $813.40. I took 76 rides. Also, I would like to point out of the rides that I took, only made $544.37. The other $269.03 was through the promotions, through taking advantage of the guarantee. So you see how guarantees can really boost your income. And I did the same amount of rides on a regular week. I would have only taken home $544 for the time that I stayed on the road. But because of these guarantees, I took home $813 with Uber. But there are rules to all the guarantees, and you have to be very careful that you read them and understand. You must have an acceptance ratio of 90%, meaning for every trip that they send to your cell phone, you have to accept about at least 90% of those calls. A lot of people don't like pools, so they may see a pool and not accept it, but that will drop your acceptance ratio. So you want to accept those pools and you want to accept the rides so you can keep that acceptance ratio up. Also, you need to be careful because sometimes Uber may stipulate you have to pick 80% up of the people up in a certain area. But Uber was pretty light on us this week. So we could pick people up from anywhere. They also expect you to stay logged on the entire time frame. So for instance, Uber may say, guaranteed $25 an hour from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. So you need to be logged on exactly at 6 a.m. and log off no earlier than 9 a.m. or you will not get paid the entire $25 for the 3 hours. What Uber does, they calculate the length of time you were logged into the system and they multiply that by the guaranteed amount, providing that you took the 4 rides, which normally for 3 hours they will require you to do like 4 rides, and in providing you completed all 4 of those rides, you get your guarantee. They will multiply it by how long you were logged in. So stay logged on the entire time. This is pretty much my first time really taking advantage of these Uber guarantees. So it was a learning process for me. So I missed out on a little money because I didn't log in to 30 minutes after the time started. I logged out right after I completed my required amount of rides. And I lost probably $75 to $80 because of that. But I know for next time, I know that I need to be logged in the entire time. And I like the way Uber does it. When you log into their app, it'll say current promotions, next promotion. On the current promotion, it'll say get 4 rides between now and whatever. So you know you get 4 rides between now, whatever you're guaranteed this amount stipulated. But I would advise that you just keep a lookout on the Uber promotional list. Go to the whole list and see other promotions. It's really under like current promotions. There's a tab say other promotions. You could click that and it'll take you to the whole entire list for the entire week of Uber promotions. And just be aware, what time do they start? What time do they end? And plan accordingly. Plan accordingly so that you can be successful. People would tell you that anybody who knows me for last week, when they call, they'll text me, you're always breaking, and I was breaking because I was strategizing. I was strategizing based off guaranteed money. That's guaranteed money. That guarantees me that I'm not going to have to be on that road as much as I normally am. So you just got to make sure you just follow the rules for those guarantees, whatever the rules are. Acceptance ratio 90%. Stay logged in the entire time frame. If it says from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., if it says from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., whatever the time frame, just make sure you're logged on at entire time if you can be, just to maximize your income. Also, I just encourage you to just stay excited about this opportunity, knowing that you will be a success if you plan ahead of time. Also, Lyft had guarantees, and I attempted these Lyft guarantees. I'm going to show you what my Lyft was like. Last week, I made $194.50 with Lyft. Now, normally I drive Lyft full time, but now I take advantage of what's going to get me the most bang for my buck. Like, I'm going to make the most money for the least amount of effort. So I put Lyft on the back burner and I worked those Uber guarantees. But I did work some of these Lyft guarantees at the same time, and I qualified for them. But Lyft does have stipulations as well. They say keep that acceptance ratio above 90%. And that's where I fell short this week. I always had a 90 plus acceptance ratio. But the very last day, for some reason, my acceptance ratio went down to an 89%. And that disqualified me from all the promotions for Lyft. So I lost quite a bit of money on that just by not allowing my acceptance ratio to stay above a 90. So you have to really be careful. It's really important. If you get a Lyft line, a lot of people don't like Lyft lines, keep your Lyft line. But not only will Lyft drop your acceptance ratio by not accepting calls, but Lyft would drop your acceptance ratio by canceling calls. So if you get a call and you cancel and you haven't made it to the destination and the time didn't count down, they're going to drop your acceptance ratio. So you have to be careful with that with Lyft, that you're not canceling these calls before the allotted time. You have to be at the destination. The countdown, if it's a Lyft line, I think they give you like a minute and a half, and then you can cancel without it being against you. But you must first call the passenger, and then they won't count it against you. And if it's a regular Lyft, it's like 5 minutes wait, but you still must first call the passenger. So we have to just be mindful of all of these rules. But altogether, I brought home over $1,000 on the apps, and that's my goal for the week. And I advise everyone to have a goal. My goal has always been $1,000 a week. Whether I make it that week or not, but that is my goal that I work towards, and I try my best every day to make sure I'm making what I need to make to make my goal at the end of the week. Thanks to these guarantees, I was not having to be on the road as much. I mean, I don't even know how many hours I saved myself with the guarantees. I don't know how long I would have had to be out there driving, taking trips to make an additional $269.03. So guarantees are a complete lifesaver. Promotions are a lifesaver. When you can take advantage of them, do it and maximize your income, maximize your time and efforts. I mean, it could get difficult out there, just riding around, taking person after person here, person after person there. A lot of wear and tear on you, a lot of wear and tear on your car. Gas can be pricey too. So it saves you on the gas and saves you on time and effort when you're able to take advantage and get extra money through promotions or even through surges and primes. So I would just like to say, if you're thinking about rideshare, try it. See how it works for you. You may like it. Who knows? You may love it. If you're doing this rideshare business, you don't feel like you're getting the most bang for your time and effort, keep Keep plugging at it, because there are people out there making money. There are people out there making more than $1,000 a week. I don't. I try not to work as harder than I need to. I have a goal. I keep at my goal. When I get my goal, I'm done. I go relax, because there's more to life than just concentrating on money. So I want to live my life, but I also want to make my money at the same time. So make sure you have the goal. Make sure you're doing what you need to complete your goal. Everybody's goal is going to be different depending on their individual private situations and what they need. But my needs, I equate to $1,000 a week. So stay encouraged. Try these guarantees. Stick to it, and you will be successful. Peace.